If you're looking for a really good pair of athleisure sunglasses, stick around. I have some great recommendations for you. Hello and welcome. I'm Eyeglass Tyler. I want to talk to you about our top picks of athleisure sunglasses. If you're not sure what athleisure means, really what it means is that you can have one pair of sunglasses that's going to be great for all around use, but also definitely not out of place if you find yourself in a more active situation. As long as it's not a really strict sport that you're going into or a really aggressive sport that you're going hardcore on, these will serve you very well. Otherwise, I usually recommend a sport specific pair. But if you don't want to go that deep into it, but you want something that'll work well, athleisure is your spot. We have 5 options here that are handpicked by our expert opticians. And what we're looking for was something obviously that's comfortable, something that looks good for all around use. It's not too sporty, not too aggressive looking. Proper fit is super important. Obviously grip for when you get into those sweaty times, but also great and not out of place in a more casual setting. One cool thing that all of these things share is that they're all prescription ready. And that is definitely something that's important to us here at SportRx. Get it? SportRx, like RX prescription, because that's what we specialize in. But of course, these are all going to be amazing, even if you don't need prescription. If at the end of this, you are interested and you're ready to buy, don't forget about old SportRx. Definitely don't forget about our See Better guarantee, because with that, you're never stuck with something that you don't like or just doesn't work for you. You have as long as 45 days with them. Even if you get them in prescription, that you can let us know that they're not working for you. We'll take care of you no matter what that means on our end. And also we have opticians, trained, knowledgeable, friendly, who would love to help you get it right the first time. So reach out to us. All right, let's talk about these frames. First up, we have 100%. We have the Blake. I love 100%. They are much more notable, I think, right now for their goggle designs. Amazing goggles, MX and mountain biking. They're a little more recently in the sunglasses. Not that recent. It's been a couple of years, but their styles are really solid. I really love 100%. This is a 6-base frame design. So generally, actually all of these are going to be a 6-base, except for one that's kind of more of a 7. I'll get into that in just a moment. But 6-base is usually the more approachable curvature for the lens because it's not too aggressive. Still gives you enough curvature to give you the protection that you need. In non-prescription, these are available in their Ultra HD lenses, which are very impact resistant, nice and lightweight. They do have scratch resistant lens coatings, hydrophobic, oleophobic lens treatments. It's going to help repel dirt, water, oil, and to keep them cleaner and make them easier to clean. Of course, in prescription, all of those same options are available. This frame material is TR90. If you're not familiar with frame materials, that is a very top shelf, good quality, super durable, maintains its luster, doesn't break down frame material. You do have grip on this, grip on the nose and grip on the insides of the temples. The grip is embedded on both the insides of the temples and in the nose, which I tend to prefer because it makes them harder to wear off or tear off. They have a unique hinge design on this frame as well that is probably easy to overlook, but I think is really cool. It is all plastic, so there is no metal that can corrode or break down, but they have this kind of overlapping, I don't even know how to describe it. It's something that I haven't seen in another frame, but it helps give it a little more rigidity when it's in the open position, and it kind of locks it in place to also maintain its shape and is very secure. So that's something to be noted as well. In non-prescription, the lenses are available in both their Hyper Lens Tech and their Peak Polar Lens Tech. In prescription, we don't have access to authentic 100% lens technologies, but we have amazing sport optimized lenses that you have access to. So do keep that in mind as well. When it comes to fit, this has an SFW of 135 millimeters, which lands you at a medium to large fit. Hey, if you're liking this content, but maybe you have additional questions about athleisure sunglasses, or perhaps you have prescription needs, well, be sure to reach out to one of our very friendly and knowledgeable SportRx opticians because they're eagerly awaiting your call. And for even more athleisure frame reviews, unboxings, prescription athleisure content, check out our videos and our blogs. We'll put a link in the description below. Next up, we have the Smith Outlier 2, a very popular, ever classic style. We love this frame here at SportRx. It is always a go-to, especially for stronger prescriptions. One sad note I want to make on this, and if you are interested in it, keep this in mind because they are discontinuing this style. We still have availability on this frame, so if you're interested, act fast because it's an amazing style. Really, really good quality. Definitely durable, something that will stand up and last you a very long time, even with just minimal care. So something to keep in the back of your mind. Another 6-base lens curvature. They have grip in the nose pad. Again, it is embedded. The grip on the temple is a little more of a wrap design where it will make contact with the top of your ear as well as the inside of your head. They use their Megol grip material, which is hydrophilic. It helps to grip better even as it gets wet. Their frame material is, they call it Evolve. It's bio-based, so it's eco-friendly. They, of course, have their ChromaPop lens tech. Another sad note on this is in prescription. Usually that is available to ChromaPop lens tech, but right now, we're still getting through last year and trying to make that available, but you can always reach out to our opticians and we can talk to you more about that. In non-prescription with that ChromaPop lens tech, you're getting those carbonic lenses, which are very impact resistant, great optics. And in prescription, again, the sport optimized lenses at SportRx will definitely serve you well. When it comes to sizing, the SFW on this frame is 135 millimeters, which lands you at a medium to large fit. Next up, we have the Oakley Portal X. This quickly became a SportRx favorite. Really, really great frame. A little bit newer to their catalog. Been around for maybe a year now. I love this frame. It is really, really good as an all-around athleisure crossover pair. Of course, you're getting their O-Matter frame material. You're getting a ton of grip on this. All over the inside of the temple where it makes contact with your head and with the top of your ear. The nose pad in particular, I really want to call attention to because I love it. I always talk about loving a good saddle style because it's going to help with comfort because it helps to disperse the weight, but it also helps with grip because there's more contact, more surface area that the grip material is making contact with your nose, and so it stays on your face that much better. Of course, it's that unobtainium material, which again is very hydrophilic. It is going to grip better even as you sweat. This is available in Prism, both in prescription and non-prescription, so keep that in mind. And while we're talking about those prescription Prism lenses, you have to note how much lens there is. A lot of lens real estate, definitely a lot of coverage and a lot of protection. The angles on the temple, on the frame front are modern, but not too bold, but approachable, but cool and interesting, unique. Really, really like this style. I can't say enough about it. And when it comes to sizing, this has an SFW of 136 millimeters, which lands you at a medium to large fit. Next up, we have a Zeal optics frame. We have the Brewer, another 6-base lens curvature. I love Zeal. They make really, really good quality, very eco-friendly styles. Their eco-friendly approach, they do it in both lenses and frame material. The lenses, they call it their E-Lume material. It's a bioplastic polarized lens material. The frame material, they call Z-Resin. It's a bioplastic frame material. So they are definitely trying to take an earth-friendly approach with all of their frames. Zeal is a unique style, and there's some neat little attention to detail pieces that I would like to point out. On the outside of the bottom of the eye wire, you'll see these lines, kind of angled lines, and then that continues into the temple. I think it's kind of an extension of their logo design. When you see the Z, if you're familiar with that classic Zeal logo, it's kind of angled diagonal lines. And I think that's just a cool little element that you get in this style. Another really large lens here, so a ton of coverage, a ton of protection that you are going to expect out of this. They have cam lock hinges, which are super durable. Again, no metal outside of just that screw, so no corrosion you have to worry about, no them falling out of adjustment or getting loose. Definitely a no fuss pair of sunglasses. You can get their polarized authentic Zeal lenses, both in prescription and in non-prescription, and they are amazing quality. So definitely check that out. When it comes to sizing, the SFW on this frame is 136 millimeters, which lands you at a medium to large fit. We had a whole lot of 136 millimeter SFWs here. Now we're getting into the larger side with the Kaenon Clarke. Another amazing lifestyle piece. There is grip on the inside of the nose piece, but not on the inside of the temple. This is one of those frames that should fit you well right off the wall, but I will say that if it doesn't, there isn't a ton that you can do to adjust these. It's kind of a double-edged sword. So you have a frame material that holds its shape, maintains its shape really, really well, even in more extreme temperatures and conditions, but that also means that you can't really adjust them as well. So good and bad there. The nose pad, they use their very flex grip material. There is a 5-barrel stainless steel hinge, so it is anti-corrosive. You're getting premium coatings. One thing that is really notable and amazing about Kaenon is their optics, their lenses. That Kaenon SR91 polarized lens is amazing. Also, that same tech available in prescription, so do keep that in mind. Really, really solid style coming out of Kaenon. It's been around for a while, and for good reason, because it's really cool style. The SFW on this frame is 140 millimeters, which lands you at a large to extra large. And that wraps it up for our top picks for men's athleisure sunglasses for 2021. Remember, pick out what you like best, what matches your personal style. Obviously, there are those elements that I pointed out that all of these guys shared that would be great for a good crossover athleisure pair. And so now you should be ready to pick out your next pair of perfect sunglasses. If you do like any of these styles and you are ready to shop them, stick around for a convenient shop now button. If you are ready to order, again, don't forget about that See Better guarantee. I think it gives you a ton of peace of mind. And if peace of mind is your thing, us opticians, I'll never stop talking about us because I love that we have trained, certified opticians, not just people who pick up the phone. We have people who can help you get what you actually need. So definitely reach out to us. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this was interesting or valuable information. If so, throw us a like because that helps us out. You can find relevant videos over here. If you are ready to shop these styles, here is that convenient shop now button. Also, I think you should check us out on our social media outlets because I think that you would like it. We have good stuff. Otherwise, I wouldn't recommend it. Check us out.